Wife will join husband at the Invictus Games in the Netherlands this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the squad, I bring you the latest news that has just come in. Duchess Meghan will join Prince Harry at the Invictus Games in the Netherlands this weekend, and we all look forward to seeing them both at the Invictus Games together. Now, members of the squad, if you remember, Prince Harry and Meghan made their first public appearance as a couple at the Invictus Games in 2017. And looking at right now, they have two beautiful children, Archie and little bit Diana, since then. And it's just so amazing. It will be amazing to see both of them at the Invictus Games. I'm so happy right now. I am so happy just knowing that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, are going to be there. Now, as the founder of the Invictus Games, Prince Harry considers the Invictus Games to be one of, if not the most important event on his working calendar. And this week, he will make his trip to the sporting event in the Netherlands even more special by bringing along his beautiful, remarkable, amazing and beautiful, gorgeous wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Now, a spokesperson for Prince Harry and Meghan has just confirmed this recently, that Meghan will join Harry in The Hague this weekend. And I'm just so happy. I'm really happy. The Netherlands, they will be at the Netherlands, and I cannot wait to see Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I'm so overjoyed right now. I am so overjoyed at this recent news that Meghan will be joining Harry at the Invictus Games. I'm so happy about it. I'm really happy about it. And I can't wait to see them, talk about them. This weekend at the Invictus Game is going to be lit. I'm so happy. This event just became even way more special. I can't wait to see these two beautiful, amazing lovebirds at the Invictus Games. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say and share something with all of you. First of all, it is the bitterness of this so-called carnival of so-called experts, the tabloids in the UK. I have never seen in my entire life, and I have to share with all of you, so much bitterness displayed by the rota towards Harry and Meghan. They bring in the Harry and Meghan did not come to Prince Philip's memorial service. It's like they constantly forget the two people they smear day in, day out. They forgot the fact that, first of all, Meghan coming to the Invictus Games with Prince Harry just made the front page in the UK. Talk about calling someone irrelevant, then going ahead to splash her picture on the front page of a UK tabloid. That's what they've done. This is breaking news, and apparently they've put someone they've called relevant on their front page, that the wife will be joining her husband at the Netherlands. But apparently, according to UK tabloids, they didn't come for the Prince Philip's memorial. They like to add that part, that Harry and Meghan did not come to Prince Philip's memorial. Members of the squad, it's like UK tabloids constantly forget the fact that they wrote articles telling Meghan to go back to America. Xenophobic articles, I might add, that I would like to add to you. It's like, I don't know why. What's it with abusers? I'd like to ask you a question, members of the squad. What's with abusers constantly wishing that the people they abuse come back to an environment that was toxic to them? What's it with these people? I don't get it. I really don't understand. It's true, to be honest with you, the fact that an abuser will never want to let go of their victims. Never. And that's why I'll always be glad at the fact that Harry and Meghan packed up their bags and left the toxic environment in the UK. Because apparently, The main thing that they've always wanted, their main desire, which they practically ask all members of the Rota to write down in their articles, that Harry should come back to the UK. Harry should come back to the UK. But they never mention his mixed race wife. They never mention his mixed race children. They never mention anything to do with them. It's the fact that they constantly desire a husband to abandon his wife and children. That's the landscape that Harry and Meghan had to escape. That's the toxic tabloids that they had to cut off from their lives. That's the toxicity. This toxicity from UK tabloids is what they had to cut off completely from their lives. And I'm glad that they did. Now look at each and every single one of those Rota. All of them getting so worked up, as the fact that Harry and Meghan are going to the Netherlands. But look, they didn't come to Prince Philip's memorial. It's like, don't they forget what they normally write? Because I once told you that one of the virtues of being a member of the Rota is that you need to have selective amnesia. Because by the looks of it, they constantly forget the abuse they constantly inflict on Prince Harry, depending on the day. And now, today, it's Meghan will join Prince Harry after not attending Prince Philip's memorial. Remember, they only wanted Harry to come, first of all, because they seem to have this constant obsession of a husband abandoning his mixed-race wife and children and coming back to the UK to follow Prince William around and working with the Rota again. Come back to working with the people that chased his mother to death and bullied his wife to the point that she thought about taking her own life. That seems to be some sort of like a form of objective for the tabloids. I have to address this issue. I really, really do, because these things really, really bother me whenever I see them. It truly, truly bothers me what they're doing right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, however, I'm glad at the fact that, Harry and Meghan, despite all this bullying, despite all this emotional blackmail attempts, Harry and Meghan have not budged. They've not budged. They've tried to emotionally blackmail Harry using his 95-year-old grandmother. Oh, look, the Queen is not healthy. Come back. But then they can't lift a finger. The same person that they're using to emotionally blackmail Harry can't even lift a finger, pick up a phone call Home Office, and get Prince Harry his security, which Prince Harry himself is willing to pay for. They're not willing to do that. It's Harry that should constantly be the one to beg the royal family. It's the person that has been abused so much that needs to be the one who, lends the first handshake, lend his hand, lend his, support every single time. Despite being constantly abused, he should just take it and lend his support constantly towards the people that constantly abuse him, deny him of the ability to ensure the safety of his wife and children. Loyalty is a two-way street, as I said in the past, my past podcast. You cannot expect loyalty from someone and then be so unwilling to give it to the person you expect loyalty from, which is something which I'm seeing right now, which is what is happening basically right now and has been happening for the past few years. It's Harry that should come back and apologize. My question is, for those that have been saying that the Rota, and their farm sources, my question is that, whose wife suffered suicidal thoughts while in the UK? Whose wife did they write articles saying that she should go back to America, xenophobic articles? Whose wife got his son racially abused at just a few hours old by someone working for the BBC? Who? That's Prince Harry's wife, Meghan. But yet it's always Prince Harry, the person that has had to practically beg for the safety of his wife and children, that should always be the one expected to constantly have to reach out, Prince Harry, reach out, heal this rift, a rift which Prince Harry wasn't the one who started in the first place. Harry and Meghan wanted to serve. They wanted to help out and help around. But they were refused. They refused. And so, this notion that Harry needs to be the one to constantly reach out, the royal family must remove it from their minds. Remember what Harry said in the Oprah interview, and I quote this: "There was an opportunity, many opportunities, for my family to show some public support. And I guess one of the most telling parts, and the saddest part, I guess, was over 70 members of parliament, female members of parliament, both Conservative and Labour, came out and called out the colonial undertones of articles and headlines written about Meghan. Yet no one from my family ever said anything over those 3 years. And that really, really hurts." Those are words by Prince Harry in the Oprah interview. But yet it is always Harry expected to be the one to reach out. Harry practically having to go to court just to be able to have the ability to pay for Met police protection while in the UK to ensure just one goal of ensuring the safety of his wife and child. The tabloids themselves know one phone call from the palace and Harry would get security. But yet it's always Harry that has to struggle time in, time again, has to go to court to actually protect his wife and children. But the royal family should just sit back, relaxed, and watch Harry do every single thing he can to ensure the safety of his wife, while they constantly lie about him, while they constantly emotionally blackmail him. Things like that is something which I deeply just had to address. I had to address it. It's always Harry that should be the one to play fetch. He's the one that should always come to these people that have constantly vilified him and his wife Meghan, time in, time out, every single time, again and again and again. And I must oppose that. I must oppose that notion that I've seen perpetuated actively by the Rotter and the royal family, the farm. That is completely wrong. Loyalty is a two-way street. You give me loyalty, I give you loyalty. You make a phone call to Home Office to guarantee the protection of my wife and children, I do the same for you. I also reach out. But the royal family have been doing nothing for Prince Harry, nothing. It's Harry that's doing everything. It's Harry that's reaching out. They don't reach out to him. Harry reaches out to the Queen, says that I would love to see the Queen as soon as possible. But when has the Queen ever lifted a finger to make a phone call for Prince Harry at the Home Office to ensure the security and safety of his wife and children, if they really wanted Harry and Meghan to have come back to the UK by now? But the thing is, they don't. They just want Harry to be back. And while he's back, to feel unsafe. But what kind of man do they expect Harry or even see Harry as? Because you must really think the worst about someone if you keep on making pleas, and you yourself must be a bad person for making pleas constantly to a husband to abandon his mixed-race wife and children to come back to the UK to follow Prince William around. That's just so wrong. And take pictures for the tabloids so that they can make money, because this is also a money thing. For the tabloids, it's about money, drama, and stories. That's what they want to do, to make. And remember, they don't report the news. They create the news. That's what the UK tabloids have constantly done. Now, allow me to finish first of all this on the Invictus Games. Now, Harry and Meghan will be at the Invictus Games, and I'm very, very happy about that. I'm so happy. So let the others lose their minds over it. But one thing about me is that I'm really, really happy at the fact that Harry and Meghan would be at the Invictus Games. We'll see them I'm so happy. This weekend, we'll see Harry and Meghan, and I'm happy about that. In just a few days, we'll be seeing them. Now, this is the fifth Invictus Games, and we'll see teams from 20 different countries, including South Korea, Estonia, Canada, Australia, Poland, Iraq, and the US, compete in events such as athletics, archery, wheelchair basketball, cycling, powerlifting, swimming, sitting volleyball, and indoor rowing. Now, the Netherlands was originally due to host the Games in 2020, but the events had been delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Games, one of the largest sporting events akin to the Paralympics, were launched by Harry in 2014 and provide a chance for sick or injured military personnel and veterans to compete. Harry and Meghan made their first public appearance as a couple at the Invictus Games in Toronto in 2017, where they were seen walking hand in hand. And in 2018, the pair watched the Games in Sydney, Australia together. Now, if you remember, last week Harry surprised Team UK athletes at their final training camp before they traveled this week to The Hague. The Duke made a video call to members, including 33-year-old team captain and British Royal Air Force veteran Rachel Williamson, wishing them luck. For a lot of you, you've already, as far as I'm concerned, you've already won gold by just getting to this point. He told them via Zoom. The fact that you are sitting there now wearing that strip and you are able to wear the Union Jack on your arm again, that means so much to every single one of you. Prince Harry motivated and encouraged the Invictus Games participants, and they were extremely happy to hear from their patron. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I must say is that, as you can see, what Harry and Meghan have built with the Invictus Games is truly, truly remarkable. What Harry has built with his two hands from the ground up, and Meghan always supporting him, also is beautiful and incredible. And the fact that, the other side, the Reuters, the tabloids have been saying that, have been adding, but what about Harry and Meghan's security? I discussed this matter yesterday and said that it's very concerning with what is happening. And I invited all of you to just tell me what you think about the situation yesterday on why they constantly go after Harry's security, like they don't want him to feel safe. First of all, I'm sure that the Netherlands are gonna provide top-notch security for the Games and its founder, Prince Harry. That I am 1000% sure of, because security is something that Harry takes very much seriously. The safety and the security of his wife is something, and his children, is something that he takes very, very seriously. That's something that the tabloids don't get. But Harry has time and time again proved one thing. He will always protect his wife and children. Always. He's shown that time and time again. And therefore, he has earned all our loyalty, admiration, respect, love, and affection for what he constantly does to protect his wife and children. That I have so much respect for what he's been able to do. And I'm looking forward to seeing Harry and Meghan. I miss them so much. I miss seeing them, to be honest with you. And they are amazing human beings, and I miss seeing them. They are part of the Invictus Games family, and I'm happy that Harry will also be next to his wife, Meghan. I'm happy about it. And it's the fact that I love how humble members of the squad are acting about this confirmed news. Like, we didn't know Queen Meghan was going to be there. And to be quite frank with you, it's the fact that, it hadn't been confirmed. So we didn't really know 100%. We believed and had faith and hope that Meghan will be there. And now this confirmation, it makes us so happy that this weekend is going to be lit. We're going to be having so much fun. Harry and Meghan are going to be there, and it just gives us so much great joy. Meghan has supported the Invictus Games and Harry for so many years now. And I'm just happy that they will be there together. I'm so happy about that. Now, Prince Harry, first of all, one thing that I wanted to add is the fact that Prince Harry, for many years, was the third wheel, following William and Kate around, supporting them. I mean, I've never had Prince Harry making these kinds of, leaks against Kate Middleton. But it's unfortunate the fact that when Harry married Meghan, the leaks, we were told, came directly on the people that he supported all his life, the Prince William, the Kate Middleton, from Kensington Palace. As we know, the leaks were coming from Kensington Palace, from the Rota themselves. Have been so happy to rub it down every single person's throat that the leaks are coming from the palace. Now, they wanted Harry to just be only the cool uncle who does the work for them, for William, for Kate, while Kate Middleton and William just lazy around. And it's the fact that Harry was able to gain the love, affection of members of the public that got the likes of William and Kate so jealous of the attention that Harry received from the public. Now, members of the squad, many things are currently happening. Many things are currently happening. And I believe that the fact that the Rota needs to be reminded that when a man gets married, he leaves his father and his mother's house. He goes to the house of his beloved that he has chosen, in this case Meghan, and they become one flesh. That is written. But it's like they need to be reminded, because it seems to me that they only understand marital vows between white people. As a matter of fact, they don't even understand that, because they managed to bully Faji. She got a divorce from Andrew. They managed to bully Princess Margaret, the Queen's sister. She also got a divorce. It's like a life of the pairs should always be one in which they get divorces. And I believe that was the main goal. That has always been the main goal. For Harry to divorce and abandon his mixed-race wife and children and come back to the UK, follow William around and get picked a wife for him. A wife that the establishment, the royal family, will have handpicked, meaning a white woman. Let's be honest, that's what they mean. That's what they mean. They don't like the fact that Harry married a mixed-race woman, and the fact that the public grew an affection for that mixed-race woman. That's why we constantly see this incitement of hate happening. The tabloids brushing it and rubbing it, shoving it down the throats of their readers, of inciting hate towards Harry and Meghan. And now that they act all hypocritically surprised at the fact that Meghan is going to the Invictus Games, like wife join husband, or to the Invictus Games, those things like that, they just piss me off. It just pisses me off. I don't know how you feel about this, but it's the fact that Harry even asked in the past for a model to continue supporting the family, the UK royal family. The palace said no. They said no. And I'm glad to the fact that the royal family said no, because if they had accepted, they would have continued using Meghan as their personal scapegoat. Even it would have been worse. Okay, they still use Meghan, but it would have been 10 times worse. It would have been 10 times worse. And I'm glad that they rejected that. Now, things might not have been difficult for Harry and Meghan if his family, the royal family, showed support. It's always Harry that has to, take the first step. It's always Harry that is expected to do so much, yet the royal family are unwilling to do anything to even ensure just the safety of Harry and Meghan. And I love the fact that they are losing their minds over the fact that Harry is going to the Netherlands with Meghan, and the fact that they even receive good security from the Netherlands. Because I believe they'll receive great security from the Netherlands, who will protect the founders of the game, Prince Harry and his wife and children. His wife, actually. We don't know if Archie and Lilibet Diana will be going. Who will protect his wife while they are there. Now, members of the squad, the other thing that I wanted to just feature in a tiny little bit is the fact that someone supported every single thing that I said, basically, and confirmed every single thing that I've been talking about. I went over Twitter and saw a tweet from someone called Joseph Benjamin and said that Tina said the royal family were adamant they did not want another Diana. They saw the second coming of Diana in Meghan, then becoming just a footnote in royal coverage despite being heirs. They tried to connect this by getting rid of Meghan, trying to get Harry to divorce his mixed-race wife. The goal has always been to break up the marriage, break up Harry's marriage to Meghan, keep Harry and send Meghan away. But Harry said, hold it right there. Nope, that's not happening. They're all praying for Harry to leave his wife and kids and go back to the UK. They never say the family should go back to the UK. Always just Harry should go back. They rather see his family broken up than see him happy with his mixed race wife and kids, which is what I've always been telling you. And I'm glad the fact that our message is getting out there. People are finally seeing what the end goal of this smear campaign is. And it brings me great joy. It brings me great joy to be quite frank and honest with all of you. It brings me great joy to know the fact that people are finally opening their eyes to what we have always known, what I have always known, what we members of the squad have always known for quite a long time. The goal of the royal family and the tabloids has always been for Harry to abandon his mixed-race wife and children, come back to the UK and follow William around and be the third wheel. That's what they've envisioned for him in his life. And to also be miserable and to follow the line and the steps of the past heirs, from Princess Margaret, the Queen's sister, to Prince Andrew with his misery and his sexual assault scandals. And now they want Prince Harry. They want him miserable. It's the fact that he's happy in California, in Montecito, buying his own first house, far away from the farm, far away from the UK, that makes them so riled up. They're so angry at that, very, very angry at the fact that Harry isn't following the narrative the tabloids have always set for the Spears. That his life isn't going exactly how the tabloids wanted it to go. A life of misery, a life of unhappiness, so that Prince William can be uplifted, so Prince William can get his PR, so Prince William, the public, would fawn over him. And since that's not happening, that's why you constantly see the never-ending emotional blackmail articles. And I'm glad that it's not working. It hasn't worked for the past 6 years that they've been using it towards Harry. Ever since they left, they've been emotionally blackmailing him to come back to the UK. And it hasn't really worked. It hasn't worked. He hasn't abandoned his wife and children like the tabloids have demanded. And I'm so proud about Prince Harry. Meghan truly married a good man, a good father, and a good husband. Meghan married a good father and a good husband. An amazing man. A good father to Archie and little bit Diana. Archie and Lily are blessed with a great father. Great father. And I'm so happy just knowing that Harry and Meghan are coming. And today, I want us to think about something. What is the name of the sickness that UK tabloids are suffering from? To the fact that they have to put Meghan on their front page, like the person that they have called irrelevant all these years. And that when they step down as senior members of the royal family, they will stop covering. That is what the Rota said. People like Chris Ship, who are currently in the Netherlands waiting for Harry and Meghan to currently get there. People like Chris Ship, who are so happy to write articles and cash in over the fact that her wife will be joining husband to the Invictus Games in the Netherlands, writing those articles, monetizing them, and making money from them. People like Chris Ship, who are currently in the Netherlands already, waiting for Harry and Meghan. What is the sickness that we give them to what they are suffering from? What sickness do they have? What is it that they are suffering from? To think that they can smear and bully someone, then still chase them around. Chase them around and make money off of them, hoping that Harry and Meghan would invite them back in to their circle. And that clearly has never happened. Woman travels to country to support husband and where a place that she will be warmly welcomed. Not chased around, not bullied, not insulted. A place that she will be welcomed, a place that is willing to provide the necessary police protection that Harry and Meghan must be content with to have accepted to make that travel to the Netherlands. A place that she'll be safe, and not a country in the UK that has incited so much hate against her. Actually abused both her children, told her to go back to America, writing xenophobic articles. The Prime Minister's own sister, writing racist articles about Meghan. Where's the shocker in Meghan not coming to the UK? Where is it? Where's the shocker in Meghan not coming to Prince Philip's memorial, where there are no adequate police protection provided for her that she needs after the constant vilification campaign by the tabloids and the farm? Where's the shocker? What's shocking about that? There's nothing shocking. No security, no coming back to the UK. Harry and Meghan are free to do as they please. They are free, and free. And this weekend, I am so happy and delighted that we shall be seeing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan, at the Invictus Games. I cannot wait to see these two amazing lovebirds there. With that and so much more, thank you so much for staying tuned on our podcast today. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and supporting our ever-growing family on YouTube. I look forward to see Prince Harry at the Invictus Games alongside his beautiful, remarkable wife, Meghan. I can't wait to see that. I love them both. We love them both, correction. We all love them here at the squad and wish them all the best in every single endeavor they undertake. May God always bless them. May they have a safe journey to the Netherlands. May God protect them. May God be there for them. No weapon formed against Prince Harry and Meghan shall ever prosper. With that and so much more, members of the squad, I am delighted that we'll be seeing Harry and Meghan, both of them, in this weekend. I am so happy and delighted. Members of the squad, stay tuned to our next video and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent contents. Keywords, daily and consistent. I love you, family. May God bless you all. See you in our next podcast. Love you, family. Hello and welcome back to Sasko Family TV. As I end this podcast, I'd like to thank you so much for watching our video. It means the absolute world to us. Kindly like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content we post every single day. And it will mean the absolute world to us if you support our channel by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below. If you wish to donate to our channel, kindly send to our PayPal email briankiputo95@gmail.com in our description box, or to our Netala account, also briankiputo95@gmail.com. Your support will mean the absolute world to us, with PayPal being the preferred option for this channel. Kindly stay tuned to our next video, and thank you so much to every single person that has ever supported our family. With so much love, stay tuned to our next video, and I'm hoping that you're having a great, fantastic day, and this podcast made you feel much better. Have a great day, family. Thank you.